That was crazy. Then suddenly sullen, his face in his hands, depressed. It doesn't look like he's going to have time. Then at the end, it turns around again. Gotta love it. That's one of the things people say that P.E.K.K.A Smash can be slow at the end. I say it can be one of the most amazing, exciting attacks to watch close in on 3 stars.
Talking about entertainment, I mean, that attack had us high, low, and then high again, as you just said, Gally. So got to love it, and Greek Attack has got to be happy right now. That puts them back in the running here for this round robin. Now we've got Bernaul, who again 3-starred in his previous attack in the previous war behind the scenes. Now we get to see him do it live right here against Teo in Greek Attack.
Yep, so starting out with that Queen Walk, Queen Charge, Lalo. There's our look at the P.E.K.K.A King skin again. How many players have that already, Klaus? I wonder. But here we go. Watch as they distract those defenses, and in come the wall breakers. Right here, the Rage spell, and then the wall breakers under Rage. Getting through that wall is going to be critical. They've got it open, so in comes the Archer Queen.
Now with that Queen Walk, she has got a ton of defenses that she has access to. And look at this, more wall breakers under Rage spell. Yes. Going to be allowing the Queen to get into that Eagle Artillery and that enemy Queen and the Clan Castle. There is a ton of value right now for that Queen.
That is advanced war strategy. Great planning, great execution, and I gotta tell you, extremely risky. Most players would much prefer to drop 1 jump spell there to get over both of those walls, but saving 1 jump spell is huge in an attack like this. Use it for haste, use it for freeze, and that's exactly what Bernaul is doing. He's got that Lalo portion ready as we cross 40% damage. Archer Queen is going to be within range of the defending Archer Queen, Inferno Tower, Expo, and of course the Town Hall, and even the defending Barbarian King.
Those wall breakers broke that wall down and said, trick or treat, and the Queen just blasted through there. You know, say hello to my little friend. And speaking of little friend, Marjorie the minion over there just hammering away at that King. I mean, in about a week and a half, she could probably take him out.
Well, she's trying. She's actually gotten about 25% damage, and on the right-hand side, we begin the Lalo portion. The Town Hall activates. The Stone Slammers get in and make quick work of the Town Hall right there as it's out of the way. There it is. Gigabomb, not really a matter, although the Slammer does go down. Now the balloons are going to join the rest of these loons moving in from the bottom of the base.
This attack has been slow but satisfying. I mean, you have to admit the motion of this ocean has been great. I mean, look at this. Balloons are just cascading through here, gliding, destroying everything in their path. The only thing I'm worried about right now is time, as usual.
Yep, we're down to about 40 seconds left. 1 haste spell remains, 3 minions, balloons moving through. We just heard the Warden's ability at the top of the screen, though. Air defense, Archer Tower, Wizard Tower as well. That's going to be dangerous. Splash damage and nothing to stop it, but you're going to hope to counteract that with the haste spell to get those balloons in there quickly and see if they can beat the clock, beat the damage. 22 seconds left, Klaus. It's going to be close. 91% damage.
She was held up by a ground skeleton trap. I was worried. Right now it's going to come down to the absolute wire. There's so many balloons.
Celebrating.
Is this going to be a response 3-star by Bernaul? It looks like it is. It's a 3-star for the Kings. Every king relies on a queen, and Bernaul is no different.
The end. But that's going to give Polish Power a really good advantage with the percent, even though it was not a 3.
Yeah, very nice percentage buff there, and already holding on to a 3-star. Polish Power is looking strong against INTZ. We're going to see some return fire, though, now. Bernaul coming on in. Also said he's here to represent Brazil. Very patriotic. He trained super hard for this tournament, and he said his special ability is his control of the Archer Queen. We're going to see a nice Queen Walk now to see if he can hold up on that claim.
He's not going to be using a jump. He's going to use Quad Quakes, which is 4 Earthquakes, and all you need is 4 of them to open up any of the walls right here. He's going to take down the enemy Queen, which she is on the outside of this base. He's going to walk around and try to get this Queen to funnel inside and see what value he can get.
Coconut Loon to provide a little bit of protection for those healers out on the backside. He does catch a Tesla farm, so doesn't manage to get that Seeking Air Mine, but does get a little bit of scouting to help him out. He'll be able to knock those 2 towers down without too much difficulty and launch into the next phase of the attack. This is going to be a Law Loon heavy attack, but 15 minions. That's a pretty high minion count there. What do you make of that, Carbon?
Yeah, he's got 15 minions with 2 Lava Hounds. I want to see the value that this Queen's going to get, and until he tries to do the Lalo part, which means he's dropping the Earthquakes up top over there. You see that Town Hall is isolated, so the Queen cannot reach it. So that means he's going to have to do it while he's flying through the space with the Grand Warden.
He did bring that Stone Slammer, so if necessary, he can have it go directly for that Town Hall, switch it out, and take down that first star pretty easily here. Balloon's not going to be able to take down that Inferno Tower. They do catch an air bomb, but not a Seeking Air Mine. Unfortunately, the air bomb will go for those healers. Archer Queen, meanwhile, is able to take out the CC without too much difficulty. Poison Spell giving her a little bit of a boost.
The healers are barely hanging on right there. If they found another red air bomb, it would have done splash damage and almost killed the healers right there. Drops the first Lava Hound on the left side, and the balloons are coming through with the Grand Warden. Has to make sure he gets a 51%, then the Town Hall will activate. You can see the Stone Slammer coming up from the top side. It's going to be solely responsible for taking the Town Hall down. And the balloons are coming from the south side. Warden's going to pop his ability over here. Queen burns her ability going through the wall. Hopefully she walks up, but the Town Hall is going down pretty quickly.
Yeah, air targeting Expos, taking out those healers on the backside, and that is the death of the Queen. But nevertheless, she is doing a lot of work on the top and left side of this base. We're going to see the last remnants of this attack coming in now. Stone Slammer going to drop it onto that Expo. One last big defense to take care of. This Inferno Tower has been frozen. I think that this is looking like a 3 Carbon Fin.
This is the multi-target Inferno is going to go down with the haste spell. You see him celebrating right there, getting some high five. 30 seconds left in the raid. Lava Hound is still up, dropping some minions on the edge for cleanup. It's all about time right now. He wishes this Lava Hound pulls a Seeking Air Mine and pops to help with the cleanup. So can he get this done? Just a few buildings left.
That would have been nice to pop that Lava Hound, but I think that he's still got plenty of time to pull it off. A huge wave of minions coming in the backside support for the cleanup, and Bernaul from INTZ ties up this match with a 3-star hit.
Finally catching up here to Polish Power with that 3-star they really need.
And they're going to be coming in. Bernaul looks to be ready. He's looking it over, getting the confirmation from an INTZ. He's ready with his army cooked. Who's he going to be coming in with today, Woody?
It's a good question, Carbon Fin. Only the future could, a future teller could tell us that.
But I do want to say one thing. There is still a lot on the line for these two clans here in the bronze match. The opportunity to get a wild card position in the finals is still out there. You also get a bigger prize pool if you are 3rd place instead of 4th. So these two teams have a ton to fight for, not just fans in the audience.
Yeah, now look at this base. Looks very similar. We saw this before, dropping their 4 earthquakes, but remember what happened last time where the Queen went outside the base, back inside, and then back outside? She kept going around. Let's see if that happens again, or if they change it up, and now she's going to go up again with the Queen going to walk around the top. Might see the earthquakes get dropped as well in the same spot towards that top side multi. The Queen needs to get this eagle down. There's the earthquakes. He's got to set that funnel early so the Queen wraps inside the base.
Bernaul did brag about how his Queen abilities can be on point in the best of times, but yeah, it's just going to be a matter of whether or not he can get her to dive in this time. Looks like she's not inclined to do it, Carbon Fin.
No, the Queen doesn't want to go in again. The Dragon's going to go for the healers. Is the Queen going to loop back inside? And she might. I don't know where this Ice Golem's going to go. And she's going to go inside to this multi. And hopefully this Ice Golem again, where she's not actually targeting onto it, so now she can take down this Eagle even quicker. He can start the Lalo. Okay, before the Queen wasn't going on the inside so early, so now he can be patient here and get these defenses down. And this Eagle won't be firing on the balloons as he flies through, and he's going to save the Stone Slammer once he gets to 51% for the Town Hall. There's the rage over the Queen, and she's going to continue through this base.
Look, this is an even better start than what we saw from Stadra attacking this very same base. Stadra got a 2-star 98%, so Bernaul's early stab into the heart, taking down that Eagle artillery and keeping his Queen very healthy in the center of the base should give him a better clearance to get that 3-star he's looking for.
Stone Slammer is about to take the Town Hall down. It's locking eyes with it. Pops the Grand Warden ability through the multi-target Inferno beams right here. Still has the Lava Hound, which is in there, I think, just hiding behind the balloons. The Queen is still up. She's gonna be using her ability. The Stone Slam is gonna go for the multi. Look at all these balloons still up with one more haste spell. And the final balloon gonna probably drop it over this multi. There it goes with 43 seconds left. Is this gonna be the first triple of this match here today?
It's an easy prediction at this point. The Queen still holding on to her ability, and one of the biggest overkill armies we've seen so far today, or maybe even so far from this qualifier, Carmen Finn. Balloons are just swarming onto this last poor mortar that can't even fire at anything remaining in this map. 20 seconds left for the 100% 3-star from Bernaul.
And didn't even have to use the Queen ability. Beautiful job from INTZ, leading.
The defensive Grand Warden just barely surviving with maybe a couple hit points left.
Bernaul of INTZ is looking to be the next attacker here. We're going to be interested to see. Are we going to see some Lalo or a P.E.K.K.A. Smash? We've already seen 2 air attacks from INTZ, a Sui Lalo and a Queen Charge Lalo, followed up with a P.E.K.K.A. Smash. So it's going to be curious. We've been seeing quite a bit of hogs from top of Japan, and this one is a Queen Charge Lalo attack.
Bernaul is moving in now. He's got the Queen Charge, just like you mentioned, Carbon Finn. He says that his superpower is perfect control of his Queen Walk. We've seen it before. He often gets amazing value from this Queen throughout the entirety of the raid. If this Queen survives for more than a minute and a half, I gotta say, this is very likely gonna be a 3-star. Bernaul knows how to get maximum value from her, and he might just have cracked the space from Ayase. Let's see how she goes.
Dropping the wall breakers to break that wall open right there. Beautiful value. Still has the Stone Slammer. Drops a Rage. Drops one balloon. If you're curious why he dropped one, it's to test for some Seeking Air Mines. And there it is. He finds one. So the healers don't pull it and they stay alive. That's a huge value if you're able to actually find one. And these are fresh attacks, meaning you get only one try on these bases. Pulls the Lava Hound archers out of the clan castle. Easily gets through him with the poison spell. Is he going to drop that minion to help clean up? Nope. Drops one archer. And he's going to try his best to maybe get to this Eagle Artillery, but the Queen is over there as well.
That's a sign to me that Bernaul knows exactly how many army camp space he can commit to each side of this attack using a free spell now. Doesn't catch the enemy Queen. Bit of a misplay there, but fortunately for Bernaul, the Queen actually hadn't even engaged in the battle yet. Looks like his Queen will be able to win the exchange there with a late free spell. Not getting a whole lot of value out of that yet either, but still is checking off all the boxes that he needs to here with his Archer Queen still charging in. She's going to take down another wall and might be able to get in against that Eagle Artillery.
Queen is going to grab the Eagle Artillery right here, plus the King will take out the Town Hall, meaning he can not only use the Warden with the air and the Lalo part, but the Stone Slammer and as well. The Queen stays up through the core here, pops her ability, and the balloons are flying through here. It's looking like a ton of value. Still has the Grand Warden Eternal Tome, and that will last for 7 seconds. That's huge.
That's exactly where Bernaul would want to encounter those Teslas early on. Manages to take them down using those balloons nice and fast. He's going to continue pushing in with that Eternal Tome ability, keeping all these balloons topped off nice and healthy. That Wizard Tower getting no shots off against these high hit point balloons. He did lose his Archer Queen a little bit earlier than expected maybe, but is still on the path to 3 stars. Lots of cheers and high fives from the INTZ side of the map. It looks like this could be 3 stars, Carmen Finn.
He's moving in with the haste spell right there. The balloons are going. Look at him, looking at the camera. All the balloons come out. They're celebrating. It's looking like a 3-star from INTZ. They're going to be able to clean it up, and I don't know how many balloons. That's a balloon parade. If I could see one as well, that's it. They're going to be able to clean up that easily. Bernaul of INTZ going to be getting the 3-star for them here.
A little twist of his mustache, the mischievous wink at the camera. Congratulations, Bernaul.
That is what we call revenge, I would say. Top of Japan took the last match when those teams met here on stage, and now INT
last month, and with a really high hit rate still, it seems that their spot in the playoffs tomorrow is cemented, but it's going to take a really strong strike from either Way or LP if they're going to be able to pull ahead of INTZ, a team that has performed consistently for 4 months now here in the arena and is itching to get their chance to make it to the finals again.
Oh, it's going to be good, but we have Bernaul of INTZ, the next attacker. I think Bernaul is one of the best Queen Charge Lalo attackers in the game. And that's exactly what he's coming in with. Look at this wall break. Oh my goodness, he double broke that with the rage and some of the wall breakers. Oh my goodness, that was a beautiful charge right into here. Now the queen can get through, doesn't have a jump, but if he takes out this air defense, can he break this next layer that's near this expo and get the queen even further? If he takes out that cannon, he has the possibility.
Bernaul said his superpower is his expert control over the queen walk, charging into that left side compartment now and finishing off the Inferno tower right before she retargets onto the defending CZ troops. Nice placement on that poison spell and didn't even bring a minion to help clean up the backside pups there. He's got every single troop exactly calculated out to where he wants to spend them. Bernaul cannot be stopped by walls, cannot be stopped by clan castles. I don't know if anything can stop him at all. He's got a massive lava loon strike ready and in the chamber to fire away just as soon as he gets this queen into the next compartment to tear it down.
Look at this wall break, Woody. He not only double wall broke, but he triple wall broke and got to the queen, the eagle, and then he can reach, look at, he can reach this multi, he can reach this back end air defense and that wizard tower. Oh my goodness, this queen charge was amazing through this base here. Stone Slammer's coming on the left, Lava Hounds are flying in. Where's his Grand Warden? Woody, he's got to get the Grand Warden down. He's going to swag him at this point.
Cheers and applause from the other members of INTZ, laughing as they are celebrating these balloons making their way across this base. It seems like all is going right for Bernaul from INTZ, seeking a 3-star strike, still holding on to one more free spell. Expect to see him use that on some air defense up on the top, maybe on the multi-target Inferno. He's using that Grand Warden Eternal Tome ability a little bit cavalierly. He missed the Archer Tower on that free spell as well, but he should still have plenty of firepower to finish off this base. 3-star within sight. Carbon Fin.
Woody, this is looking wonderful. He's got plenty of balloons left. Gonna take this Archer Tower down. And Bernaul, you see them cheering at the bottom of your screen, coming in with the queen. Charge, Lalo, beautiful attack from Bernaul right here. And he was able to come in. He did 2 other queen charge Lalo attacks in his previous 2 wars, but he did get the triple. So this is Bernaul's first 3-star here today in the Group A stage.
Queen Charge Masterclass, that's what we saw here by Bernaul. INTZ with 93, 96, 100. If that's the same graph